And hammered.
In both parties?
Oh, yeah.
Keith Olbermann. They were showing different people saying it's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Unbelievable.
Somebody say.
I mean, not personally. They're not going after her. They're just saying. They're just expressing how unhappy the American people are and questioning the plan. And do you really think this is going to work? And why do you think more troops are going to actually keep these people from killing each other? And
didn't she have?
Just watch it later. I'm sure they'll repeat it all night. It'll be on C-SPAN.
Didn't she have some funny term? She refused to say that it was an increase in troops and that we were expanding we were spending more money and sending more troops in. It was kind of like the old Vietnam era doublespeak. She said something. Do you recall what that was?
Yeah, it was something like that.
It
wasn't
it wasn't about expanding or escalation. It was the question of escalation.
It wasn't an escalation.
Not escalating. We are going into support to keep these people from killing each other.
So what was your general take on the entire...
Well, I'm kind of going back and forth between your show and them, so
okay.
Missing part of you and missing part of them.
Okay.
I'm not going to be able to tell you other than bits and pieces, but I'm sure that they'll be repeating it all night.
Okay.
And if you tune in after you leave here, you could probably catch the 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning version.
Okay. Kim, let me ask you something. Would you like to come on the show?
I don't know, maybe.
I'm serious.
Yeah, maybe. Okay. My neighbors may shoot me after I come home.
I mean,
I'm just
I was thinking, why don't you...
Face then.
I need a guest next week. Would you like to come on next week?
I don't know. Why don't you call me after the show and we'll talk about it, as opposed to talking about it right now.
Okay. Better yet, could you email me, because after the show I've got to run home. I've got to get up at 6 in the morning.
Yeah, or just call me whenever you get a chance.
Okay.
You don't have to call me after the show. Yeah.
I think I have your phone number in the book bag, but that's why I was hoping you'd email me.
You want me just to call you right after the show and make sure you have it?
Okay.
Okay.
We'll have to keep it brief, though.
That's fine.
I gotta get going, but
that's fine.
Yeah, I would love to have you on next week.
Okay.
I'd love to meet you.
There you go.
She's been calling for a long time. And I've never met her.
Yes.
Well, this might be a great opportunity.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
So anyway, back to the C-SPAN thing. I really do. It's good that they're actually focusing on the fact that American people are not agreeing with this. So it's nice that that's coming out.
Well,
so it'll be interesting to see how they continue to deny that we don't want this to continue.
Yeah.
It's an interesting process that the President of the United States can stand up and just continue to do whatever he chooses to do when the people are against his policies, and even his own party is now against his policies.
Right, and a lot of these senators, the Republicans are sitting up and asking these really drilling questions, which was just very enlightening. And then they brought up the lack or questioning the support from other allies, from the other countries. And they were listing, are these people adding more troops? Are these people adding more troops? Going down the list.
It's the coalition of the bribed.
Yeah. Right? The coalition of the unwilling.
Right.
Okay, I'm going to go so other people can call, because you only have another, 7 minutes?
Well, hey, thank you.
Yeah, I appreciate it, and I'll call you right after. I think I have your phone number in my bag here. If not, you call right after the show.
I'll call right at the end of the show.
I'd like to meet you.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll put that on the list.
Yeah, put it on things to do next week. So.
All right.
Okay, bye, Kim. No, she calls a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And,
I can tell
she's a regular, so I thought she might as well be a guest.
Yes.
That'd be cool. We'd have you in the air. Tracy can meet you too. Let's take another call. Hello there.
Hey, how's it going?
Hi.
Hi. Y'all were talking about the middle class and the classes.
What do you make? How do you label a class? I don't know.
I agree with you 100%. Like myself, I am what I am, but I'm putting my children through college, and they're going through college for example, my son will be finishing up his degree in writing, and my daughter, she's in the science areas, and I don't believe there is a class. I just believe that there is what they are, and
We'd all be a lot better off if everyone thought that way.
If we didn't have a label like that, because some people
Right, I hate
better.
labels.
That's the thing. Some people think they have this hoity-toity attitude.
Right. I believe that success is, if you do what you love, success will follow.
Yeah, because a lot of things don't pay well, but you may be a successful, let's say, musician or artist, and you make fantastic creations, but you make not that much.
Or it makes you happy in your life, that is the bottom line. And
Right, exactly. I went the direction that my parents forced me to go.
Oh,
And yeah, I'm retired military, Iraqi vet, the whole 9 yards.
oh wow.
well, all right. Well, you were over there in the first Desert Storm, or?
Actually, I've been in everything since Vietnam, but
Wow.
You've seen a lot.
well, but that's not the direction that my children wanted to go, and I'm not forcing them to go that way. And
Should
my
be
son
free
wants
will.
to be a writer, and he may not make $1 million doing it, or but whatever. But you know what?
Happiness is doing what you want to do, I guess.
And that is success,
Yeah.
and that's the way I feel.
Well, I agree with you.
Yeah, because it's just, I was reading this article in The Nation, which I love this magazine, and it just made me think about it. I don't know
And
how people consider class.
a class is just a label. Like Campbell's soup.
In a way, it is. It is.
But it's also behavior, though, because sometimes when we'll see people, we'll say, oh, they're so low class, usually because they act trashy, right? Or they talk trashy.
I'd be
So
more
to me, it's
suspicious
kind
of
of
the
a
people who would say that, though.
I don't know, but that's why I'm thinking it's connected to character, too.
Right.
Morality, maybe?
You hit it right on the nail. Character.
And money isn't attached to character, because you can be, maybe you are low income, but you are completely ethical and moral and this and that. But then you can be a millionaire, but you screw people every day. You're greedy, and so maybe that's the key.
And there's been more than one millionaire that's committed suicide.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's.
I mean, let's look at Kurt Cobain.
That's
32
true.
million, and well, you know the rest of the story.
Yeah, depression and the whole deal. Well, in Marilyn Monroe, we're not sure if that was murder or suicide or what. But you're right. A lot of these people, you think they have it all.
Yeah, it's kind of weird how Robert Kennedy was pulled over in L.A. at that time.
Yeah.
I know.
There's some.
That's a whole nother story.
That's a show in itself.
We may never know, really, on that
The
one.
whole conspiracy thing, mafia thing, or whatever.
Yeah, whatever it is. But anyways.
Thank you for calling.
Okay, well, anyways, y'all have a good evening.
You too.
Okay, bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye.
Mr. Pizuela, how are we doing on time? A few minutes?
About 4 minutes.
Okay, we can take maybe another call here. Hello there, you're on the air. Hello?
Hey, how you doing?
Hi.
All right.
Hey, sorry about that. I was watching Condoleezza on the other channel.
Oh, like Kim flipping back and forth.
Yeah. Did you ever watch her whenever she gives a talk? How she shakes her head no from side to side? I mean, she shakes her head no.
Never noticed.
The whole time while she's talking?
Yeah, right. Not all the time, but I'd say 75% of the time. That's body language right there.
Like she's lying?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. They're all liars. I think
They are all liars. You're right.
I think the administration gives a course in lying. And I really do. I mean, George Bush, he's the ultimate liar. How can anybody take him at his word anymore?
Well, nobody can, except the people who got their nose up his butt.
Exactly.
Exactly.
I mean, he's lied about the worst thing that any person could ever lie about, taking our country into war.
Yep.
And how can anybody believe anything that the guy says?
People do. People still believe that Iraq caused 9/11.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of...
Well,
he's the president who cried wolf.
in his
He's
speech
cried
last
wolf
night,
again.
he mentioned 9/11 at least one time.
Yep. Yeah.
I don't know, maybe more than once. I wasn't paying a whole lot of attention, but I know he said it at least one time. But here's what I think what should be done. You know,
Okay.
I think he should be impeached.
I agree.
Oh, yeah.
He should be brought before the International Court.
I agree.
War criminal, he should be impeached. But it's not going to happen because it's going to take too much time. But here's what I think should be done as far as impeachment. Impeach Cheney.
Both of them. It needs to be a double duo.
Oh, no, you can't do that. I don't think you can do that. I think you got to, I don't think it'd be possible to do it. You'd have to do one at a time.
Well, one at a time, but
Right, but what I'm saying is
back to back.
Cheney's probably the more dangerous of the two. I mean, he probably gets George to do all sorts of things.
You know, Pelosi would be the president.
he's the president.
Pelosi would be the
Yeah,
president.
he's the puppet master.
Yeah, yeah.
But as far as Cheney goes, if you impeach Cheney first, okay, Cheney gets kicked out, kicked to the curb, then Nancy Pelosi's next in line after Shrub.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
So then you go after Shrub. Okay, well, all I'm saying is impeachment's going to take a long time. How long did Clinton take? Over a year, right?
A while, but I think that's not a reason not to do it. Even if he's out of office, they can continue
Right. What I'm
prosecuting the man.
do Cheney first, impeach Cheney first, and then if there's enough time left, go after Shrub or Busto. Spanish for shrub. Probably know that, right?
Right,
Yeah. Right.
That was his first company.
That's right.
So,
Because it's
Well.
Spanish for shrubs.
yeah, right. Yeah, well, he's a pea brain as far as I'm concerned.
Well, I don't give him that much credit. You must like him.
Kidding. I don't see how anybody can believe anything he says. I'll let you guys go.
Okay, well, enjoyed talking with you.
But the good work.
All right.
All right, bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you. We have a minute to sum it up, really. It goes fast, doesn't it, Bob? I know
Actually, it does.
I appreciate you coming on because he was working, so like you said, like right before you came on the air here.
Right, right.
Jesus, but this got you stimulated. I
It
hope.
did, it did.
I know, talking about everything just kind of makes your blood boil.
I think you had some good callers tonight.
Yeah,
some
we
very
did.
good callers.
We certainly did, except for a couple of cranks, but overall, no, we definitely.
Yeah.
I was in Publix one day. We're not advertising. I'm just saying where I was. 2 people stopped me. Are you the lady on the air? Are you the lady on the public access show? So keep watching and keep political and keep watching Film Forum and all that jazz.
And don't let the bastards beat you.
That's right. Always ask questions.
Public access is an extension of our First Amendment right of free speech. Community members like you produce the programs on this channel and are solely responsible for content.